Hey y'all, it's good to see you again. We're going to go on an outdoor music adventure as we check out some woodwind instruments played by some friends of mine. So join me now with one good snap of the fingers. Greetings! We are on location in the backyard of one of my friends who is also a music educator just like myself. Why don't we say hello to Mrs. Kimbrell, who teaches at Freedom Elementary, and to Miss Rekow, who teaches at Stewart Elementary. Let's welcome what they have to show us today as they play some instruments in the woodwind family for us.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Kimbrell, and I'm going to be talking to you today all about the flute. The flute is a woodwind instrument, but it's a little bit different than most woodwind instruments because instead of blowing air through a mouthpiece with a wooden reed, the sound is made by blowing over a hole on the top, just like you would blow over a bottle to make a sound like this. Okay, so I'm going to show you the parts of the flute first. This is the head joint. And here is that hole that I was telling you about. It's called the tone hole. And when you blow air over it, that's what makes the sound come out. The next piece is the body of the flute. And they connect like this. This is the part of the flute that has most of the keys on it that you press to make the different notes on the flute. And then last but not least, we have the foot joint that connects on the back with the keys that your pinky finger controls. Okay? So as we press down the keys, we get different sounds on the flute. Okay? So I'm going to play you a little bit more so you can hear how it sounds. Another member of the flute family is the piccolo. And as you can see, the piccolo is much, much smaller than the flute. It still has the same types of keys on it as the flute, but everything is much, much smaller. So since the piccolo is so much smaller than the flute, it has a much, much higher sound. All of the notes that are played on the piccolo sound a whole octave higher than the flute. But like I said, it's played the same way. So now I'm going to play you a little bit of something on the piccolo.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Rekow, and I'm going to tell you about my saxophone. So the saxophone is a woodwind instrument, and it uses a reed. And you play it by putting the reed on the mouthpiece. And you use a little thing called a ligature. And the ligature holds the reed to the mouthpiece. And from there I can make a noise. I didn't say it was a good one. This is the body of the saxophone. It has keys. It's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough to need a neck strap. Here's the neck. And then the mouthpiece. So most of the saxophone's made out of metal. Mouthpiece, plastic, hard resin. And then you get a sound. And songs. The saxophone is like the recorder in the fact that my left hand is on top. And just like the recorder, if I want to play B, just like that. On the recorder, it's thumb and first. If I want to play A on the saxophone, it's thumb 1, 2, just like the recorder. G, thumb 1, 2, 3. And again, my left hand's on top. If I try to put my right hand on the top, and I know some of us like to play the recorder with our right hand on the top, I can't reach these keys down here. So, very similar to the recorder.